In this lesson, we're going to see how we can use linear equations to solve a word problem. At the top, we have our steps that we will need to perform. So let's look at the example. A new car is worth $45,000. It is depreciating in value by $5,000 per year. So in part A, we want to write a formula, an equation that models the car's value y. So we have the car's value y in dollars after X years. So we're going to let y equal the car's value in dollars, and we're going to let X equal the number of years. So to write an equation, we would say that y, the car's value, equals 45,000, that's the starting amount, minus $5,000 in which it depreciates per year. So it depreciates, it goes down by $5,000 for every year X. Now we're going to use the formula to determine how many years the car's value will be in $10,000. So we're going to take our equation, y equals 45,000 minus 5,000x, and we're going to let the car's value, y, be $10,000. And what are we solving for? We're solving for x. After how many years will it be $10,000? So how do we solve for x? Subtract 45,000 from both sides. That's going to give us negative 35,000 equals negative 5,000x. We're still solving for x, so we're going to divide both sides by negative 5,000. And we're going to get x to equal 7. So we're solving for x when y equals 10,000, and so therefore we have the value of the car will be $10,000 after 7 years. So we write our solution, our answer to a word problem in complete sentences. Now, in part C, we have to graph the equation, obviously in the first quadrant because we're dealing with time and the amount after a positive length of time, and we're going to show our solution. So what do we know? We know that from part A, our equation, so we have y equals 45,000 minus 5,000x. So when x is equal to 0, what is y? When x is equal to 0, we're going to get the y-intercept. Y equals 45,000. So I can plot that point. So I'm going to count by 2,000. So this is 2,000, 4, 6, 8, 10,000. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20,000. 22, 24, 26, 28, 30,000. So I'm just labeling my y-axis. 32, 34, 36, 38, 40,000. 42, 44, so this would be about 45. So right here is the point 0, 45,000. So after no years have passed, the starting amount was 45,000. Now, we know what the slope is. The slope, the rate at which it's depreciating, is negative 5,000. So we could rise in the negative direction, 5,000, and run 1. We can also figure out another point, like for example, we could figure out the x-intercept. How would we figure out the x-intercept? Well, we'd set y equal to 0. But more importantly, we also know that when x equals 7, what is y? 10,000. So we can count over to 7. I'm going to count by twos. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when x is equal to 7, y is equal to 10,000. So we could actually draw this line. We have 2 points that we know. And we can draw the line. Or we could have used the x-intercept instead. So this is how, and let me label this point, 7, x equals 7, y equals 10,000. This is how we can use information that's been given to solve a word problem by representing the information we've been given with a linear equation. So of course we could label our axes. We know the car's value is in our y-axis and years is our x-axis.